welcome to another exciting adventure on Spirit Sessions of View of the Light. We are pre-recording this for Sunday, but we are getting together with the sole purpose to bring you messages for the next month ahead. And right now we are starting Cancer season, and it's a new moon. So welcome to the new moon, everyone. Today with us, we have Giancarlo. We have Jessica, we have Marla, and we have my friend of so long, Rhonda.
And then we have Teresa Warren, of course.
Oh, yeah, there's me. But I keep wanting to say this is called meditation and messages, but what wants to come out is meditations and madness, because you know we are going to have fun here. And you know that what comes out is all going to weave together in a beautiful way. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this. But first, go like and subscribe, share this out to others. And Giancarlo, would you like to open with a meditation for us?
No. I love your energy. Thank you so much for introducing us. And thank you for having me. And I just want to ask you all to just take a moment. If you want to close your eyes, take your shoes off. No, only if you want to. Take a deep breath into your heart and breathe it out. And as you breathe, drop deeper and deeper into your body. And I want to invite my higher self. And if you want to invite yours, you can do so as well. And imagine a lotus flower opening beautifully in your crown chakra and bringing the energy down. And you can breathe it in, the energy of your higher self, all the way down through your energy centers, all the way down to your root chakra. And imagine roots coming down through the sole of your feet, all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth. And there's an alchemical wedding happening in your heart between your higher self and Mother Earth, grounding you deeper and deeper, not only into the earth, also into your own embodiment. So as you allow that to settle, just feel what comes up. If there's any resistance, any feelings, if you're feeling grateful or there's sadness or grief or anger or excitement and expansion and openness, whatever there may be there present, just bring your awareness to it, bring your presence to it, and allow it to move through you without identifying with the feelings. Just remember that feelings is energy in movement, energy that wants to move. So whether it may be positive or negative, just allow it to move through you today. And if you notice resistance to your resistance, just be present with that as well. Maybe you can ask your heart, how are you today? What do you need today? How can I support you today? How can I love on you today? And as you are watching this live or the replay, please feel free to pause this video if you want to take longer and go deeper with your heart. And even with this meditation, with any of the messages that we're about to share. And take a deep breath. And we welcome the dragons and the mermaids and the whales in this space, and any guides from Lemuria or Atlantis or Sirius, and even the energies of the moon that want to assist us today. And with that, start coming back into the space and just open your heart and your awareness to receive the messages that we have for you today. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, that was beautiful. and grounding. I love it. Thank you. That was beautiful. So everyone, let's share what decks we're using, or you don't even have to use a deck. If you just want to verbalize messages that come through, that's fine too. But show me what you're sharing today. Who wants to go first? Giancarlo?
Show me what you got. So I was feeling into if I wanted to share from a deck, and what I'm feeling is intuitively actually that there are a lot of patterns that are coming up in relationship, in all of our relationships, including mine. And a pattern, a very, very strong pattern that I see coming up in the collective is emotional neglect. And if you grew up in a household where you were emotionally neglected, you may not really identify how that looks like, because emotional neglect is not about what you got, it's about what you didn't get. So if you're feeling a hole on your soul that you're trying to fill with so many copings and not knowing why you're feeling that grief inside of you, I want to invite you to the possibility that maybe there is emotional neglect, trauma, and patterns in your life. And the universe and your higher self is calling you to bring awareness to this, so you can continue empowering your life and create beautiful relationships that feel meaningful and nourishing for you. And that is one of the messages.
Ooh, I love that. Jessica, what deck are you using today?
So when I tapped in earlier and I was like, what should I use today? It was just a message that came to me. And then the interesting part of that is I go to turn around to do something, and my deck, my Colors of the Moon deck fell over, and I cannot make this up. The card that came out was with the message. So I was like, okay, thanks for that. For that confirmation. So I just want to invite everybody to just close your eyes and go within as I share this message with you today. And I invite you to take from the message what is meaning with this. So the clear message that I got was interesting, because the first words I heard were eyes up here. Eyes up here. Be mindful of distraction and use discernment when it comes to shiny objects. And then I hesitated for a moment, because I wasn't sure how I felt about the word mindful in this, though, because I almost wanted to say heartful. And the reason I think that there was this distinction in my mind is because when we are distracted, that is all stuff of the mind. However, when we lean into our purpose, our passion, our mission, that is the stuff of your heart. And so when we talk about being mindful of distraction, it still feels very accurate to me, because that is the stuff that swims around in our brain that tries to convince us regularly that we're on the wrong path, but we might not be. But discernment is defined as acuteness of judgment and understanding. Many of us feel aligned or feel as if we have been gifted with a particular mission or passion on this planet in this specific lifetime. How will we be able to fulfill our mission, spending it worried about the mission of other people? Mm-hmm. And it works the same if you aren't yet connected to a feeling of mission or purpose or passion, because we also need to use discernment for that process and acuteness of understanding of ourselves, if you will. Imagine the possibilities of a world where we each as individuals focused on our missions on this planet, in the knowing that just outside of our own being is a delicious, swirling energy of all those doing exactly the same thing. it's in our communities that we then come together in mutual respect, focus, breakthroughs, of course, and a renewed sense of knowing that the world is changing for the better with each passing moment, because we are all laser focused. We're laser focused on that mission. So the interesting part of when I turned and heard all of this and then turned around, the build card popped out, which the affirmation says, I am building the future I desire right now. So on the heels of we had Canada Day on the 1st. We had 4th of July here in the United States, which is kind of focused on independence and freedom. On the heels of those things, I invite you today to lean into the real freedom that comes with the choice that we get the opportunity to make, sometimes, some of us, every single moment, to focus back in on our specific mission on this planet and know that you are on a unique path that is needed for this world.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That was so good.
Thank you.
I love that.
I was wondering, Jessica, I had this question came up. You were talking about being distracted from your mission by focusing. Sometimes, do you feel that sometimes you get distracted from your mission when you're raising your children, that you get hyper focused on them because of what they're going through, and and almost want to help them get through their mission at the expense of yours?
That's where it starts, I feel like, for so many of us that are parents. That's where well, not even then. I mean, if I'm thinking just on the fly here, thinking back to us as children, we needed care then as children, and so we would often get distracted by our parents' mission, like why are we not being taken care of in this moment, or whatever the situation is. And then we learned as we became parents, well, I'm supposed to just focus on my kids, or whatever the situation is. And I think part even without knowing our mission. So I know many people will be watching this show going like, well, I don't know what my mission is. I don't know what my mission is. I don't know what my purpose is. You might be like me. I'm passionate about way too many things, but you might feel that as well and go, well, I can't possibly rein it down. But I think if we can go back to basics in this moment and go, what if we just said our mission is to not even necessarily find our mission, but to just be on a mission, like moving forward. And that doesn't mean that it can't change. I think when we're going through that season of life of being a parent as well, some of that could be our mission in the moment, and that it's okay that it shifts as time goes on. Many of us now that are in my age group are experiencing the little birds flying from the nest, and that's hard. It's hard. I don't feel like I was prepared well for this particular moment. However, I'm reminding myself often that it's okay that the mission changes, that's what kind of we're meant to do. So as long as I'm on a mission to move forward and focus, then I'm good. I'm good.
Man, I love these messages that are coming through to both of you. I'm already seeing a theme, and it does fit in with the Cancer, turning in to our emotions, our past, and things like that. Marla, what are you bringing today?
Yay, the 2 decks wanted to come out and play. Oracle of E by Pam Grab, and Colette Baron Reed, and then Kim Vandesand.
Oh, yeah.
Activating the Flower of Love. So first up, we have from Kim's deck number 25, Golden Alignment. Your golden desire is waiting to be manifested into reality. You have the power to bring it to life by aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the essence of your deepest desires. Let go of doubts and fears and embrace the power of your intention every day take a moment to connect with the infinite field of the universe and send out a powerful signal of what you truly desire. This is your chance to accelerate the manifestation of your golden desire and bring it into your life with ease and grace. Believe in yourself and the power of your desire. The universe is waiting to co-create with you. Let your energy align with the essence of your golden desire and watch the magic unfold.
Mhm.
And then from the Oracle of E, number 3, the ring light is still adding to it. So solar powered. Here comes the sun. Clear, beautiful light is shining on everything right now. All you need unfolds easily before you. Decisions are a snap as you pirouette into the ease of your own power, of your own unlimited connection to the universe. You can bask in this, knowing that light shines on everything you need to know today. So I love how they tie in together too. Just our purpose sometimes is just to be in the moment, just to be here now, be present, love ourselves, and then watch as the universe opens up so many opportunities for us. And like Jessica was sharing, like sometimes that can change from day to day, but just I think the willingness to be present, the willingness to tap into our own power and know that we are powerful manifestors and creators, and we are supported for all of these things. And just basking in that, knowing that even in the times that feel dark, like the sun isn't shining on you, it's shining behind the clouds, and the clouds will break and you will have that illumination. I think as long as you just stay consistent and knowing that everything is always unfolding for your highest and greatest good.
That's such a great message for the summer too. I mean, we are right now really solar powered, most of us in the northern hemisphere. I don't know, everybody's energy is probably up for this season. Teresa, have you got anything for that coming on?
Are you talking about my cards now?
No, I'm just talking about what do you think of? Have you got any?
Well, yeah. While Marla was talking, I was feeling the stream of how it's all going together, and of course we need that energy, right here, as we're going through right now. And so I was feeling that was perfect.
Cool. So I guess it's you up next there, Teresa. So,
okay. Well, we're between two Capricorn full moons. Okay, here at this Cancer new moon. And so we're really getting a break from the Capricorn energies that are there. That's why we're taking this break to do all these things that the ones before me have brought out in such loving ways. And so, being that it's a new moon, I've gone and got my new moon intention oracle deck from the Sage Goddess.
oh,
And I pulled 2 new moon intentions for everyone. So the first one is happiness shared, card 35. And here's, you would say it like an intention. I travel in gratitude for my soul family who shares the sacred work of this lifetime with me. The journey of my soul is better for the company of those who walk this path with me, and I work diligently to heal and improve my relationships with those I love. And that's perfect for the Cancer themes of home, the close circle, all those you love. And the second affirmation, love of Creator, number 6. I transmit a frequency of love that honors the Creator of life and all that is, facilitating source energy transfer among and between all sentient beings. My intention is to be a bearer of light energy that honors my Creator and the Creator of all life, and through my actions, I seek to heal and support all forms of life. Right back to compassion and love. Rhonda, it's your turn.
That's very cool, Teresa. Teresa, when you talk about those intentions, what grabs you on those ones, those two that you would personally just grab out for yourself?
Okay. Both of them, to me, are still a call to our heart, because this is what we're doing. We're calling ourselves back. One is happiness shared. That totally reminds me of Project Joy Life, for instance. You know what I mean? And it brings us to how we do. When we look at the joy we have when we all come together doing this work that we do. Is it work or is it play? I mean, it's so much fun coming together with a purpose like this and feeling the energy of everyone. And then the love of Creator, this just takes it deeper because we have that spark inside each of us. So as we love the Creator and we're coming into that unity consciousness, our compassion flows and stuff. That's mostly what I was thinking.
Okay, cool. I just wondered how. I knew there was more to it for you, so I'm just so I guess it's my turn. And if you guys all want to pick one more card out of your decks, and then we'll tell the audience to just put down their number and set their number down in the comments, and whoever's I choose out 1 to 4, that'll be your card for this week. Personal card reading for this week instead of for the collective, if that's okay. It's Giancarlo. Do you have a little card deck you can grab right close? Okay, awesome. Okay. So the card I picked today was from the one I've been using for the past year because I really go into deep dives with these before I move on. It's the Angel Guide deck from Kyle Gray. This is the Oracle one. It's his Angel Guide one. And the one I picked was Honesty and Communication. And that's really good for this new moon. I think we're talking about honesty. We're talking like at a deeper level, honest with ourselves and communication and being honest with ourselves and others. Sometimes we do stuff for other people and it's great. Oh, I'll go do the dishes for you, or I'll go do the dishes, and that even though it was your job tonight, or I'll go take out the garbage, even though it was because I know it'll make you happy, and that's okay. We can do those little things, but when we do stuff that we really don't want to do for somebody because we just think it'll make them happy, we're not talking about the little things. We're talking about changing ourselves or being someone we're not really at, or taking a life path that we really don't want to. It leads to resentment. And I think being honest and communicative in a relationship is really important for ourselves because we want to give ourselves that honest communication to our partners and the other people in our lives so we can come from a place of love and not from a place of resentment. And so when we do things with an honest communication, give and take, and we do things we want to do from our heart center, like this is part of my mission, I guess you would almost say, and we're not doing it just out of a sense of, yeah, I have to do that. I'm not talking about giving childcare and doing those things that we do as a parent, but I'm talking about, just not doing some things. Maybe sometimes it's just taking a rest and a break, even though we don't want to, can we go and do this? And can we do that? Just we get busyness involved, and sometimes it goes beyond what we want to do. And so being honest and communicating that to the people in our lives, letting them know when we're tired, letting them know when we're hurt, letting them help us out and having a clear conversation, taking time for that. Sometimes just listening to the other person will help a lot with our relationship. So it's time to really communicate honestly with not only ourselves, but with those in our lives so they know where we're coming from. So, when someone gets snapped at and you say, what's wrong with you? And they just say, fine. That's not a good answer. You have to be brave enough to tell them what's really bothering you. That's just pretending, putting on that brave face that everything's okay is not okay. It's not okay for your relationship. So
Yeah.
be, give that honesty and communication for not only yourself, but for the others in your life this coming up this time, and letting people know what you need. So have you guys all got your cards? And I'm going to randomly pick with my little random generator. I'm going back and forth and Jessica, you're first. Okay.
Man, that random generator.
I know, isn't it great? It's perfect, eh?
Love it.
My eyes and pick.
Love it. Well, this is actually great that we get to go back around, because as we were finishing my little part earlier, I was hearing and experiencing a little sense of overwhelm, because anytime we talk about passion and purpose, a lot of us really feel that, whether we know what that is, or then those that don't, they just feel like, well, I don't understand. I don't know how to tap into that. And so I'm glad we're kind of circling back around, because one, I'm working on a meditation to help with that situation, because I think sometimes there's we complicate it, because that's us as humans. But so the card that I picked for right now is kind of I'm going to call it a necessity and also a last resort. If you can't tap into what is it that I am supposed to be doing right now? And that is what I believe that is at the core of our essence of who we are. And that's to celebrate.
No.
Celebrate every single step that you have made up until this point. Celebrate this moment in time. Celebrate any step you're going to make in the future. And I love this for our messages today, because I think it ties into celebrating all of the work that we do as individuals and how we're coming together as a collective. And then also celebrating because it is Breakthrough Birthday Weekend. And so we're celebrating for that as well. So yay.
And people can watch that on the replay if they didn't catch it the first time around, right? Because by the time this plays on Sunday on the Breakthrough Network, you'll have already had your birthday celebration. But
yes,
congratulations on the birthday celebration.
Thank you. 6 years of a lot of fun and connections and making a difference, which I think so many of us are just, that's where a lot of our passion lies. So.
And you need to bring the grandma back.
Bring the grandma back. If you want to hear what Giancarlo was talking about, go watch the Breakthrough show from Friday, our little look back at all 7 seasons of the show, where it included a skit of 3 of us ladies just chatting it up. Just chatting it up.
And I have to say, I admire your ability to celebrate all the time, because you really make every day a party.
Awesome. I try, because why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Okay, Marla, it's your turn. You're number 2. So if you pick number 2, this message is for you.
All right.
Oh, just a sec. Let me get you big on the screen. There we go.
Number 26 from the Oracle of E, talking smack. That small thinking you've been doing, get over it. There's no reason to compare yourself to others, because there was no other like you. The only person capable of putting you down is you. So all that remains are 3 little questions. Why? And I love this, because how often do we do that? We get caught up in comparing or wishing that we had X, Y, Z. And what keeps coming to mind is this song that I've been listening to. It's like, I wake up feeling grateful, thankful, everything that I prayed for came so. And just knowing, like, when you can come back into that space of gratitude, come back into yourself and realize just how capable you are and how freaking powerful and amazing you are as you. Not trying to be someone else, not trying to copy somebody else's plan or their idea of what works. Like, just be you. Tap into the essence of you. Let go of the labels. Let go of, well, this is my sunshine, or this is my human design, or this is what. No, like let that all go and just come back to the essence of you, knowing that you are enough as you are, your unique, beautiful self, and just celebrate the heck out of that. So just bringing that celebration into that too, and just knowing that you are really incredible and you're special, and just own your worth.
Super. I'm going to, oh, my generator put Giancarlo. Yay. That's awesome, Marla. Thank you so much. And I love Pam Grout's Don't Talk Smack. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So powerful. Thank you so much, Marla, for sharing. And as all of you have been sharing, I just keep feeling this, honestly, this heaviness. They're just so freaking much. Also, that on the other side of that is coming up to be transmuted. And it honestly doesn't feel cute. It doesn't feel freaking cute. I feel the heaviness in my own body. I feel the heaviness in the collective. Even my dogs back there are barking. Like, the universe is really bringing us to that place. To relationships, to me, are a practice, are not like, ooh, like we made it, or yay, I'm enjoying now, or yay, let's just celebrate. Like, it's a practice. In just the same way, many of us are in resistance to our negative emotions. We are also many times in resistance to our positive emotions. And the way to, I feel, to bring us into that celebration or that light or that beauty is to move through the layers that comes up authentically for any of us, and to not bypass or bulldoze or pretend that what we may be feeling authentically is not there. And one of the patterns that I'm going to connect with my next card is the pattern of gaslight. That's one that I'm seeing coming up a lot. And gaslight or gaslit is when somebody is making us feel that how we are feeling, we're not feeling, that how we're thinking, we're not thinking. And basically, they're making us feel, and also many times we make ourselves feel, that's we self-gaslight ourselves, because many of us were raised with parents and in homes that they used to not have the capacity to be fully present with our truth. So at some point, we internalize our parents or whoever caregivers' voices, and we start doing that same pattern to ourselves. So the card that is coming up, and is this number 3 for whoever chose it, or what number?
Yes, it's number 3.
Beautiful. Thank you. So the card that is coming up for anybody that chose number 3 is the card, You Are Enough. So even in the patterns, even in the transformation, even in the heaviness, even in the bullshit that sometimes feels like all this heaviness and all this alchemy and all this healing and all this, you are enough and we are enough. And at some point, we need to have the awareness that, yes, the commitment to healing, and at the same time, we are enough right now. We don't need more healing or more awareness or more whatever, or to be more perfect, because our higher selves are already perfect and we are our higher selves. So the message of the card says, reflection. The sea tends to its boundaries. It offers ample opportunity for all, yet it beholden to none. In understanding its innate sufficiency, it releases you of any need to prove your own worth. It invites you to revel in being exactly as you are. Blessings. May you shed impossible expectations. And that reminds me of what you were talking about before, Rhonda, when we're like, oh, let me just go do this. Or when somebody's expecting us to do certain thing and actually communicated, those are called unmet expectations. And it's because we're not communicating clearly. Um, and unhelpful comparison. May you tend to your own beautiful boundaries. May you celebrate, Jessica, the magnificently adequate. And then the mantra, and I want to ask you to sit with this mantra for this week, for this month. I am worthy of love just as I am. I am worthy of love just as I am. And as you repeat this mantra, be also present if there is any part of you that is like, no, I'm not worthy of that love. Just be present with that and don't bulldoze any part of you, because that's every single part of you, even the ones that are in self-hate or doubt or fear or whatever it is, shame, they also deserve that love and that presence and that care. So this is your message.
Awesome. Thank you thank you so much for coming on the show today. We really appreciate you volunteering to come up and be with us today, because it's fun. It's a great joy and honor to have you in today. I'm going to put it over to you, Teresa.
Okay, if you picked my number then, 4.
Number 4. Yeah.
That was always my favorite number because of the Beatles, So.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, cool. I'm glad
Okay, if you pick number 4, I'm giving you 2 affirmations again because it's the new moon. And I want you to feel into your heart, why did your spirit team pick these cards to come through for you? How are these affirmations going to empower you as you go through the month until the next lunation? The first one reminds me of what Rhonda was reading. It's called Burning for Truth, card 41. I live in deep transparency and honor my inner truth. I recognize my voice and trust it above the voices of other humans. As I live my truth, I become a model of authentic living and give tacit permission to others to follow their own paths of truth. So by the seemingly simple thing of being truthful, I've learned another meaning of truthful I kind of want to share here. Sometimes being to the truth is getting to the bottom of everything, because what we want up here on the surface may not be what we really want down at the deeper levels. So coming to the truth and knowing what that is, now you are acting from your authenticity and sharing that with the world. Now you are on your purpose. The next card is about spiritual love, card 8, which, like the infinity. I hear and sense my spirit guides around me, offering clear and discernible wisdom to assist me on my path. My intention is to hear the voices of my guides more clearly and understand how to integrate their wisdom as I walk the road of life. And there's a volume button on the back of your head, like where your neck meets your head, that you can turn it up to hear the voices of your guides, and I hear them internally. I don't always, well, I won't say that. Sometimes I hear audio and sometimes it's internally that I hear it, but you can turn it up and ask for clarity on this. It's like, wow, am I getting this message? Give me a sign that I'm getting this message right. And, it promotes a conversation, because our teams, the universe itself and the divine, are all in constant conversation with us and with our thoughts. Are we actually paying attention? And another thing, when we're listening, that's really the same as the throat chakra, because the throat chakra goes over not just what we say and what we talk about, it's our ability to hear and listen. So I think that these cards that your guides chose for you today, if you chose number 4, are really honoring you, one, for the place of where you are, to where you're in a place where you can listen to the guides more and know that they're there supporting you and loving you. And there's also the one about the spiritual love, clear and discernible wisdom. That's within you, Yes, we hear it from our guides. A lot of times they're reminding us of things, but it's all within you. Trust that. Be your authentic self, the truth, and trust who you are.
I'm muted again. Thank you. Thank you all. Let me put you all on big again. There we go. So any parting thoughts of wisdom, or have you breakthrough show, big party this weekend. What else is going on next week? This is your time to celebrate there, darling.
Yeah, so there's always a lot there. Next week is one of our busy next week is one of our busy weeks. So I'm gonna go over here to my calendar because I cannot store it all in my brain. Next week we have Teresa's leading meditation on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. We, of course, have 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, of virtual co-working. We have Beyond 2D is coming back on Tuesday. I'm so excited. My dear co-host was stuck in jury duty for literally I think 6 weeks. It was a very, very long, grueling case for him.
Oh my
So
God.
that I'm sure we'll end up talking about the experience, not the case. The experience we'll talk about eventually, because that's a lot. It's a lot. We have Craft Circle with Brittany on Wednesday night. All kinds of stuff. New breakthrough show Friday, and of course Project Joy Live Monday, Wednesday, Friday as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Marla, what's up with you? I know you're busy this summer. I mean, you work, plus you have your other jobs that you do, your other passion jobs. So is there anything new coming up for you, or still pulling out those malas?
The tantric malas, yeah. I haven't made one in a while, but yeah, I have to feel into that creative mode. But I'm going to be on a couple of shows coming up soon. I'm not sure when the one is airing, but I'll share about that later. But on July 26th, I'm going to be on live with Alara. She has the Awaken to Happiness Now show, so I'll be on that and getting geared up for that. So I'm excited.
Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Giancarlo, how about you? What's going on with you?
The busy life of Giancarlo Tavares. Right after this call, I'm jumping on a call with my new mentor, Christine Mirel, where I'm going to have a training and also the opportunity to audition for an American Idol producer, which is pretty crazy. I don't even know if I want to do that. I'm just being like, okay, universe, I'm giving myself and I'm giving you the message that I am brave enough to do whatever it is that I want to do. And even if I don't really want to pursue like that Hollywood, American Idol life, blah, 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 like I still want to just do it, just to give myself the opportunity. That's why I love to wear this Create Opportunities bracelet, just to really feel into that frequency of opportunities every day. What else do I have? The new show on the network, the Breakthrough Network, coming up Wednesday, July 17th. So crazy. So I'm so excited. I'm freaking excited. What else? What else? So many things. Just so many calls. My activation call. I'm also the resident healer in a coaching container with my business coach, Hannah Baker, called the Limitless Lounge. And July 30th, I'm going to host my call, my second activation call. The last one was 3.5 hours. I don't know what's going to happen on this one. And yeah, just so many things, so many projects. So grateful and so looking forward to it. So come join us if you'd like to know more.
So that's so great. And we're missing, we got to give some great news for Bex. Bex has become a grandmother again this week. So she has another new little grandson. Awesome. Nancy Louise couldn't make it and Kim couldn't make it because it's the summertime and everybody has stuff to do. So, but we're so glad you all could make it. And we thank you for July's messages and look forward to some iteration of this on the beginning of August next week. This Sunday we have that. I'm not sure who we have on next Sunday. We have to discuss that. But on the 21st, we have Diana Cooper. And then on the 28th at Spirit Sessions, we have Matthew Moran. So they'll be awesome. The 14th is still a mystery right now, but we're sure we can find somebody to come. Okay, Teresa? Yeah. I'll get someone interesting. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us today. And big love and hugs. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. No doubt. We have a meeting. Woohoo. Okay. Everybody, you have a great day and have a great July, everyone. Take care. Stay hydrated, drink lots of water, and just get in touch with us if you have any questions. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels, listen to our podcasts, like and follow them, and like and follow our Facebook page. That would be great. Thanks, everybody. Check us out. All our links will be attached to this recording. Thanks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista.